What's up, guys, and welcome back to the House of Saturn, a place where traders waste no time talking, so let's get straight to the point. In my previous video, I laid down the plan I will follow throughout the year, giving both the trend calendar and its invalidation, in order to let you be free to think with your own head. Speculation aside, I told you that the price, when correctly squared with time, for the month of May becomes 104K. It's an extremely important level upon which relies the current impulse that started on April. I'll get back on this price later. Suffice to say that 104K is the key. Closing May well above 104K, along with following the route I laid in my previous video, gave room for an actual blow-off top to happen. Does this mean it will happen? Not necessarily. I'll get back about the necessary dynamism of prices later, as well to let you understand why I chose to remain bearish with what's left of my January short still open, after I took out most of it back in March. And no, 112K isn't any more of a top than November 2021 was. Do you recall crypto doing anything after the first true market top occurred in spring 2021, besides Bitcoin? Yeah, me neither. Market makers already left back then. Trend prediction is harder than it seems. With a full green May, June could close all green as well, as long as the 104K pivot price is maintained throughout every single weekly close for June. Should June fail to close a week above 104K and ultimately the monthly close, the calendar which follows the invalidation of my bearish plan becomes invalidated itself, and we will get back to my original plan, which I am still following for other reasons. I won't change calendars anymore after June chooses, once and for all, the direction for the rest of the year. Note I said direction, not price tops or bottoms, as 2025 is but a middle year which separates the past century from the next, speaking in astrological terms, resulting in non-stop volatility and traders' butchery rather than tops and bottoms. But still, no one knows the future, neither do I. And those aren't financial advices. Following the May dates I gave, the next set of dates is as follows: June 15th, June 26th, 27 and 28, July 10th, July 19th, 2021 and 22, August 1st, August 12, 13 and 14, August 26th, September 3rd and 4th, September 6, 7 and 8, September 20th, September 22nd, and the whole first week of November, day by day. As I noted on my X, June 15th is an extremely important date, along with September 22nd, sparing you countless bounds with numerology, astrology, price time squaring techniques, and whatnot. Those two are both dates bigger than Bitcoin. The impact of this date should reverberate across all markets. Second to it, the September 22nd equinox, which is also the 1x1 on time. Those two are dates you should tattoo on your forehead for years to come, in my opinion. And speaking of September, I remind about the volumetric peak date, which looms for September-October. The previous one was set for December-January, and it allowed us in the House of Saturn to safely sell the last window of altcoins activity for the cycle, along with shorting 107K back then. It should be taken as seriously, but note that while the previous one was basically a guaranteed top, this one still isn't. It will be the true cycle top only if we manage to close June green, well above 104K. Otherwise, it will just mark a very violent sell-off. But you can bet that the most volumes ever recorded in the history of Bitcoin will flow in or out right on these 2 months of volumetric peak. Getting back to the daily pivots you just seen, all of them are dates to look for impulses. They bear no intrinsic value besides being the time pivot from where the impulse starts or ends. Speaking of which, I'll try my best and give you guys my plan for specific weeks, which I have mapped already since I shown to the world a part of my high-low sequences. The second week of June should set a low. The third and fourth week should set a high. While I have already provided the complete yearly forecast for premium members, along with each week according to the range I squared, but since the market conditions are really precarious right now, and I'd hate to see any of you guys biting concrete cause of some petty politics and market makers pulling their shots a bit too far, I've chosen to give these out for free. I also remind you about my original post, the one where I cryptically outlined everything I have said later throughout one full year of public posting. June is the month where I was expecting a bottom on time, marked with a question mark specifically because I was afraid that a weird last bounce like this one would have happened, and so it did. But regarding December, that will be a bottom, plain and simple. The core difference lies in the fact that, while scoring two bottoms instead of one grants a fresh bull run right at the beginning of 2026, failing to turn June into a bottom means that December will be the first of two cycle lows, the 2026 one being unknown to me for now. So bulls should really turn on my side here, if they truly want their precious crypto to shine in the future. Last part of the video will be some kind of crash course in price dynamics when applied to time. Market makers rushed to complete the technical bounce that had to happen, leaving no room for retail to guess as price stopped right at the January price highs, and leaving everyone with little to no room to think rationally and pick a wise entry. Not accounting for gamblers and knife catchers, of course. Bullish breakout? No. While all of the inefficiencies left in the April bounce goes down to 85K, and those are assured targets in the short term, the bullish structure, which was formed on October 2024 right at the time top I forecasted, relies on 54K being the floor. The 2021 ADH goes without saying, as the 2024 summer grind in the 60K area was designed specifically for this purpose. What's left is 30K-ish, as it was the correctly squared top set for spring 2021. Personally speaking, I wish we never see this level touched ever again, but it's not out of the cards. We will get back at this as soon as we have a clear high price range, because I believe that we aren't done with 112K. Conditions set, rules defined. Holding 104K by June's end is the key pivot to determine if this April swing up is looking to correct or to set a new high first. The April swing up has been activated at 96.5K and confirmed at 104K. In order to deactivate a price, should close a monthly candle below 78K, but I'm sure you don't want to wait that long. Unless you have deep pockets, consider the benefit of being early. I will update this video when the summer has ended. Until then, be sure to watch my monthly forecast montage to get a glimpse of the wonder we pull every day, in and out, while everyone else worries about their long-term investments suddenly become quick bucks. Thanks for watching and for your love, which I hope you never stop sending me.